I just want to watch good basketball, and y'all think this BS entertainment is going to keep us in the seats? It's not for me. It's BS. Stop BSing us. Take ownership and accountability for the BS y'all produced this season as a whole. Because at the end of the day, teams win and lose together. Reporters and executives aside. Miss Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky. All right. And I already know how controversial of a player she is. And I know how controversial of the organization it has been. And you pair these two together and you got drama on top of drama on top of drama. And we're going to talk about it. Because people keep throwing people under the bus. People, Angel getting thrown under the bus. Chicago Sky, her teammates Chicago Sky teammates getting thrown under the bus. Vandersloot getting thrown under the bus. Tyler Marsh, like everybody trying to stomp on each other instead of they doing anything but being a team, in my opinion. Let's talk about it. So, I want to unpack this situation without falling into the trap of blaming only the Sky or only Reese. I'm here to talk about how ridiculous all of this has been. And as a fan, I'm not stupid enough to fall for the BS that y'all are spitting out to us. These narratives that keep trying to get peddled from all different types of directions. I just want to watch good basketball. And y'all think this BS entertainment is going to keep us in the seats? It's not for me. It's BS. Stop BSing us. Take ownership and accountability for the BS y'all produced this season as a whole. Because at the end of the day, teams win and lose together. Reporters and executives aside. So it's quite distasteful to say the least. A few headlines dropped this week. I talked about it was it my last stream or the stream before? I don't know. I talked about the Chicago Sky, how Reese called out the Chicago Sky in an interview saying things like, we can't settle for the same stuff we did this year, suggesting she might leave if the organization doesn't deliver great players in the offseason. And that sparked a suspension for the first half of their last game versus the Las Vegas Aces. Apparently, teammates felt betrayed. An executive, so teammates first felt betrayed. Because the article from the Chicago Tribune alleged that she called Courtney old, and Courtney clapped back. I don't think she clapped back, but she ain't specifically called Angel, but she did clap back. Again, catch that stream 2 streams ago, and I talked about that. And then another article dropped, and it said an executive didn't even name who the executive was. So we don't know how accurate this actually is. But an executive within the WNBA said that Angel needs to get the hell out. And everyone's pointing fingers at Angel. She needs to get the hell out. Okay. Then comes Tyler Marsh. So not only, I even skipped this part because Angel not only was suspended for the first half. Here I am thinking she ready to play in the second half. No. Apparently, she was hurt, and she told them during shoot-around that she wasn't feeling the best. Her back was hurting. So, for caution, they sat her out the entire game. So, she didn't even touch the court on Sunday versus the Aces. All right. And after that game, Tyler Marsh does his damage control. And if you see not even a few streams back, like 2 weeks ago, I talked about how Tyler Marsh, before she even came back from her back injury, I felt like he threw her under the bus earlier, a couple weeks ago, indicating that, like, hey, man, if she's healthy and she wants to go, then we'll play her. To me, he does like little slick things in his post interview that always puts it back on Angel. It'd be like slick underhand things when he was like, why would you say if she's healthy and she wants to come back? Kind of signaling to me or throwing shade to a viewer, like, so even if she's healthy, it still talks whether or not she wants to come back or not. Like, they already were foreshadowing all this drama. Like, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Anyway, he did damage control mode again recently in that post-game conference for the Las Vegas Aces, announcing that she didn't play in the second half, not for disciplinary reasons, but because of a pre-game back flare-up, saying, quote unquote, she reported it to us and we wanted to be cautious. I mean, that's pretty convenient messaging, shifting the narrative from her words to her health and then deflecting the heat from the team. It just seems like every time an article is dropping or someone's speaking from the Chicago Sky organization, they're subtly pointing the fingers at each other. They're like Spider-Man. The 3 Spider-Mans who are pointing at each other. That's what it's feeling like right now. Here's the real talk. Here's where I'm coming from. Okay? Because I think it was pretty convenient. And I got a lot of backlash from my last streams accusing, and I didn't even accuse her, but I kind of alluded to, or it was like a soft accusation. It wasn't a hard accusation that her back injury, I wasn't saying it's not real. I do believe at some point she was injured, but I feel it pretty convenient that on the day of shoot around, your back started to hurt. I just find it really convenient. And I can't rewrite the past or see the future, but I do wonder if she never got suspended or that article from the Tribune never came out, would she have played? I'm not going to say whether she's hurt or not, but I just find it pretty convenient that we keep seeing the same pattern of players leveraging their injury on players that are on crappy teams doing crappy jobs, leveraging injuries to get the hell up out of there, or to not play or finish the season out. All I know is whether she's hurt, whether she wasn't, it was really convenient and it will forever be a part of her story. Franchises can be run poorly. We can look at their facilities, their draft decisions, their trade decisions, their management changes, the front house. We could look at all that. And then we can look at the players, the stars. They all need to be mindful about the grievances that they air publicly, because everyone gets hurt. I mean, that's what happens. Everyone gets impacted by things like this. And the team loses chemistry, it invites backlash, and the league ends up in headlines for all the wrong reasons. They already dealing with so much stuff. It really was disappointing to see. Really disappointing to see what transpired this past week for the Sky and for Angel. And the fact that we're even separating the two. I saw a lot of the public that are Angel supporters say, well, what's the problem? She said what everybody was thinking. It's a problem that it was said to begin with. Like, it should, like, let us say stuff like that. Like, they shouldn't be saying that about each other. Like, it just shouldn't even be a thing. It should not have even been a thing. And Angel claimed that what she said was misconstrued by the Chicago Tribune. Whatever the case may be. I just feel like she said something and then she was punished for it. And then when it's time for the punishment, it was a weird, silly punishment to suspend her for just half a game. That's really weird. I don't even know how to begin to describe the logic behind that. It was really weird. But it's this thing where, like, even when Sophie Cunningham speaks out against the league officials, she got slapped with a fine. And I feel like they're trying to regulate the players from talking crap about their own office, like their own organization. You know, like, we all talk crap about the company. We all do. We're human. That's normal. There are women working. Like, at the end of the day, they're employees. They're players, but they're also employees. They're talking big crap about the league, their organizations, and I think they do need to be held accountable. But I feel like to leverage an injury and not even finish out the rest of the game, I can't say Shorty hurt or not. I just feel like it puts me in a lose-lose situation as a fan. I'm just like, bro, I can't, like, just look at the context of her saying she's hurt. I'm not trying to accuse her or anything, but just look at it. Look, I'm looking at everything that's on the table, and I'm like, shaking my head, man. So to me, I think they're all using each other as scapegoats, and nobody's actually taking accountability for what the hell is actually going on. And I think that's frustrating. I think Angels uses the Sky as scapegoats. I feel like Tyler Marsh uses Angel as a scapegoat. I think they just need to all just get like part ways from each other. They talking about save Angel from the Sky. Save everybody from what the hell they doing in there. The Sky got to save themselves from themselves. Like, we can't shift the blame on just one person or one player or one coach. It's all of y'all. That's my message to it all. That's what I got to say. End of the day, I think since Angel has a year left in her contract, I don't really know the ins and outs of it. I didn't look too much into it. She has a year left. I don't know what could happen. Does she have to wait the rest of the year? My thing is, it's been 2 seasons in a row. The Sky have been 2 thumbs down. And we have yet to see a full, complete season from Angel where there isn't all these excuses about why her and her team aren't doing well. So I just would love for this third time's the charm. And then also, is she playing tonight? Let's look into that. Because it's a back-to-back. So they play the Aces again. I want to see her against Asia. Damn. I want to see something. Show me why you the best. Show me why everybody came to watch basketball because of you. I want to see it. Is you going to play tonight? Or when you don't have no suspension, is your back going to start feeling better? Let's look at the injury report. We got to be careful, man, because even in the NBA, in the WNBA, I just feel like, all right, it says on the injury report on ESPN, it says Angel Reese is day-to-day. Reese participated in Tuesday morning shoot-around. Oh, her back must be doing much better. I hope it doesn't magically. I don't think it's going. I don't know. Maybe when she's warming up, it might start hurting again, but we hope it doesn't. Hopefully she plays today. I'm glad she's feeling better. There's nobody listed on the Aces injury report except for Nalissa Smith, who's questionable due to a concussion. And honestly, as smart as the Las Vegas Aces are and how great of a coach Becky is, they probably will sit Nalissa, especially against this Sky team. No shade to the team, but come on, they probably want to save Nalissa for playoffs. So it probably would be smart to sit her and just keep her on that concussion watch. But it's just a lot of different things. What behaviors are the WNBA and each organization going to allow from players, and what behaviors are players going to allow from the organization? That's like the main talk right now between these two. I don't even want to call it entities, between one entity and the players, the employees, and everything. It's a lot of moving parts, and I have not been a fan about how the WNBA has handled themselves as a whole. But growing pains. When I started this podcast, there's some things I had audio issues, video, sound, all this. I had a lot of issues. All right. So it is called growing pains. Shoot, the video I posted yesterday took me 3 different tries to post it. So I get the growing pains. I have grace. I'm a reasonable thinker. It's just, we gonna see. Bruce said Angel Reese has played her last game as a Sky player. She gonna play tonight. We gonna see. She participated in this shoot around. Now, what would be really shady is if Tyler Marsh don't even play her. That would be crazy. That would be insane. I mean, I don't know. But we'll see. I see some of y'all are speculating if she were to trade. I guess that is a decent conversation to have. If Angel were to be traded, where would she go? Where would they put? Where would they trade Reese to? Where would he where would they trade her? And then also, who do y'all think is the scapegoat? I mean, I saw a lot of the comments saying Angel Reese is the Sky Organization scapegoat. Anybody else think different? Am I baiting? Am I leading right now? Anyway. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the chat. If you haven't already, if you're new to the channel, I'm glad you're here. Please hit that like button if you're feeling the content. Subscribe. I really appreciate you for tapping in, listening, taking the time out, and joining the chat. Talk ball. Let's talk ball. Just remember, if you know bull, you know ball.